John Doucette here. Hope you're having an amazing day. Got a brand new addition to our inventory, fresh off the truck, a 2021 Jeep Gladiator Rubicon. Beautiful white paint job. It's got the roof and the fenders matching the paint as well too, which is an option from the factory as opposed to just being kind of like bare black plastic. Steel bumper out front with your recovery hooks. Painted red, so the Rubicon's got a bit of like a red accent to it, so you're gonna find the badging, the decals, the seat stitching when we look inside are gonna be red accented. So very cool up front. Beautiful headlights as well too. Illuminate well going down the highway. So the Rubicons are what they call trail rated. Jeep's the only brand that does this. It's an independent testing facility in Nevada that puts it through all of Jeep products through their paces, things like water forging, trail, what degrees of departure angle they can handle, and once they meet the stringent tests, they then get that badge they can put on there. But so there's no other companies that do that. Has Falcon wall peak tires from the factory. I have these on my truck, similar. They're AT3Ws, but beautiful tire, quiet, give you the off-road grip, good in the snow, and then you have the Rubicon rim upgrade as well too with a little red Jeep in there. Being a Jeep, there's 1,000 little Easter eggs. I don't know them all, but it's an adventure you can go on trying to find, the little Jeeps in the headlights and on here and on the windows and other places as well too. Being a Jeep, you can see the hinges up here, so the windshield will actually fold down. So if you want to take the windshield off, the roof off, the doors off, have a perfect summer vehicle for the lake or for the beach, that kind of a thing. Traveling on the highway though, you'd want to have the windshield up, of course. Easy to come down. I'm going to show you on the inside and the back with all these. There's one tool kit that comes with it that allows you to take off the doors, the windows, the roof and everything. And then back here under the seat, there is actually a little compartment, if I can show you. You can take a look in there. It's all slotted and mated to what goes in there. And if you take a look on here, I don't know how well it'll show up in the camera, but you can see the door and the window and all that stuff. So every screw has its own spot, if you will. But while we're in here, take a look. There's your floor mats, but 60-40 split, a little storage compartment under the rear seat, so you get great usability. In my hand as well too, in addition to the floor mats, you have a storage bag. This is for your Freedom top. So the front two panels, and it's a heavy duty vinyl bag with a foam insert so they don't clank around. But there's two panels above here, and there's just 4 little handles that you undo. They pop right off, in and off in seconds. Store those in the bag if you're out and about, keep it in the back, at home in the garage if you know you're gonna do them. But it's kind of like a sunroof, they just pop right off. And then of course you can take this section off as well too. Fuel fill back here, of course, people wanted a Jeep truck for years, so you get the functionality. Give me a call, we can go over all the towing specs and payload capacities, but you have a lot of versatility. There's, if you're looking to make an overland rig, why get a Wrangler when you can get this and have extra storage, bring along tents and camping equipment and that kind of thing. Backup camera, of course. Take a look up front. I'm gonna open the driver's side door. I'm gonna go around to the passenger side. So with the Rubicon versus like the Overland or this, the other trim levels that are, the sports, that kind of a thing, you get up front, you get front and rear lockers. So you can do front and rear. So that'll keep, both tires spinning at the same rate. So you don't want to do that on dry pavement. You really mess up your four-wheel drive system. We'll talk about that when you pick it up or you give me a call, I can go over it. But it's just meant for splitting the tires so you don't have one tire spinning really fast in the mud and the other one stuck. It'll both at the same speed, help you get through some bad situations. And then you have your sway bar disconnect, so it allows more articulation, your front sway bar. You push that, you might have to give the vehicle a rock, it'll unlock, and then it'll unlock and allow quite a bit of articulation on the front, but you only want to do that in 4-low and traveling on some back trails. And of course your Off-Road Plus turns off the traction control and livens things up a little bit, changes the throttle response just in order to make it more off-road capable. And then of course your climate controls, 4-wheel drive selector, 2 high, 4 high, neutral, and 4 low, park brake. And then being a Jeep product, the Wranglers and the Gladiators all have this. they're lockable compartments. So if you do take your top off and you know, you want to, you know, store some stuff in here, your registration, that kind of a thing, you know, keep it locked up. There's a lock on here as well too. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto on your Uconnect system, Sirius XM radio, tons of stuff to go over. I mean, I could probably make a 45-minute video going through the infotainment center. I won't bore you with that today, but you know, we do that on your orientation. I'd love to have you come down, take a look. Give me a shout on my cell, 780-952-3018. We'll talk to you soon.